I'm not blowing that out. I'll do it from here.
Just throw the glass of wine on it.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to It's the Liquor Talking. And the studio is ablaze today.
Yeah, you can't
Because
see it on the screen.
You can't see it on the screen, or they can't see it on the radio, especially. A cake just got rolled out here. It says "Happy 60th birthday, Ryan," which it
With
is my
the
birthday. I'm gonna
birthday
blow it
gift.
out with this. I'm gonna
Yeah.
cry anyways.
Yeah, there it is.
We're not animals anymore. We don't blow
Thank-
things out with our mouths anymore since COVID. So.
Thank goodness the cake was saved.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, way too many candles on it.
Yeah.
Yes, tomorrow is officially my birthday, and I
Yeah.
will be 60 years old.
Yep.
I will be. I'm not yet.
It's such a momentous occasion that you've closed the store for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Just to
We are
celebrate.
closed for Easter. We are
Oh,
closed for Easter,
too.
but that is actually because that's our employee appreciation day. Because during COVID, we were working very long hours, and we had to split up our teams so that they were working basically 7 days a week, but shorter shifts, but like 7 days a week.
Yeah.
And we decided to close on Easter so that everybody could spend time with their families, and that we've kept that sort of tradition going forward. So we're closed on Easter tomorrow so that all the employees can enjoy time with their families. You know, it doesn't have to be celebrating Easter. They can do anything they want.
Well,
I have deemed it so. They may too. That's my birthday. I can.
Yeah.
The royal decree.
I feel that if Jesus could get up on Easter morning, you should be able to open the store. He just
I will arise tomorrow.
Oh, you will get.
I will arise, but
All
I'll
right.
be. Yeah. So that's tomorrow. Thank you very much for the cake. I'm sure studio audience is really going to like this, and make sure everybody on the studio audience, Johnny, gets cake before Randall gets his. Because
It's gonna be a
you know how that
cake-full
goes.
day because it's Patty's birthday as well.
Is it Patty's birthday?
Yeah.
Well, happy birthday, Patty.
Day before yours.
Today is her birthday. Though.
Yes.
Okay. Well, good morning. Happy birthday, Patty.
All right.
All right.
Well,
Enough of this
there
foolishness.
is wine being poured
This wine being poured.
all
And
over the studio.
yeah,
So I think
yeah.
we're going to have to introduce our
do we have to?
the grape one.
The great
Well,
one
Ray.
itself? All right. Here we go.
and
I'll give you this.
Contractually obligated.
I'm playing the music
introductory
now.
music.
There it is. He's got his introductory music. We were talking about people being pompous, and I guess the pomp and circumstance just here he is right now. I'm not going to do the wine of the week because it's a
There's
special
multiple
day.
wines.
Yeah, it's multi wines today because Easter is one of the biggest wine holidays that we celebrate.
Correct.
Right. So, but it's probably one of the most. It's not like Thanksgiving where like most people are having turkey, and that we sort of arrange around turkey.
Mhm.
Easter runs like ham, lamb, and turkey is another one.
Right.
Game bird's another one. So it really runs sort of the gamut or the game
The
Chocolate.
game.
of different things that people actually have for Easter. So
Jelly
I asked
beans.
Ray to come up with some wines that we could suggest for everybody's celebration. So what do you got for us, Ray?
So, I'll tell you about wine pairings. And I've always said this.
That smells good.
Basically, it's whatever you like. Wine is to be enjoyed.
We'll just go with cake.
This is a perfect accompaniment to cake. Absolutely.
All right.
Now, the thing is, I could give you 10 wines for each food pairing.
Right.
Some work better than others, but you know what? Whatever you like to drink, you drink and enjoy it. But I picked out 3 wines, 2 that would pair up, I think, beautifully with ham, and 1 that would pair up beautifully with lamb.
Okay.
So, without further ado, let's get into
But that's the thing when you're pairing up wine for food. There's like 2 like sort of there's 3 thoughts, like you just said, Ray. Drink what you like, and be damned, because you're gonna drink it and you're gonna enjoy it, right?
Mhm.
Then there's the one that you want to sort of like you want to match it up so it's harmonious with the plate,
Complimentary.
complimentary. Randall, you got it. And then the other one is a contrasting flavor with the plate to actually clear your palate for your next
Mhm.
Biteful, right?
That is exactly.
So what are we doing? 1, 2, or all three, or what are we doing today?
So we're going to do 2 whites
Okay.
and 1 red. So the 2 whites are going to pair up with ham.
Okay.
Now with ham,
Ham's tricky because it's salty, right?
that is the key.
Or honey glazed ham and salted ham.
So ham, that's the key, Ryan. Saltiness. So what we want is a wine that's going to counteract or balance out that salt. So we want something that's not necessarily bone dry. We want it off dry. So I picked out 2 wines that
That's really good.
would pick up that contrast. So the first one is a Napa producer, Pine Ridge, and it's very, very young. It's a 2024 vintage. And this is from their properties that are not in Napa. They're more on the Sacramento Delta area and some in Lodi as well. So it's a Chenin Blanc Viognier blend,
Okay.
about 80% Chenin, 20% Viognier. And again, just a slight amount of sweetness to it
Right.
that'll counteract the salt in the ham. It's a beautiful match.
This is delicious wine, period. It's really nice.
You got melon in there. You've got some lime zest. The Viognier is going to give you some lychee. It's going to give you some honeysuckle in there as
Right.
well. Just a perfect pairing.
A little bit of citrus too. I like that.
A little citrus too. Yep.
Randa, what do you think? He's downing cake like it's like
Well, I'm
going out of
trying to
style.
pair it with something sweeter.
Your mama says you're sweet enough.
Yeah,
So-
I think it tastes like wine.
And
So
This is really good. I like this wine.
Yeah.
Right. This is a very nice wine.
so
What's the price on this one?
Okay, so in Massachusetts and nationally, you're going to see this bottle of wine for anywhere from $12 to $18. We're $12. However, today and all of next week, this is $9.98 a bottle.
Oh, okay.
$9.98 a bottle.
$10 a bottle?
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Pine Ridge,
Yep.
Chenin Blanc, and how do you pronounce that?
Viognier.
Viognier.
Right.
The flavor, it's like loaded with flavor. I mean, I don't want to tell you, there's an explosion of flavor on this wine. This is not like a inexpensive thin Pinot Grigio that's sort of like one dimensional.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on.
Nectarine.
Yeah, this
mango
is
in
great.
there. Yeah, I mean, everything. Yeah.
Can you taste it over the cake?
Do I need to?
I don't know. I'm just asking. He's like quaffing the wine. It's like, oh, the cake's a little dry. But this is really good. I like this one a lot, right?
Yeah.
And
So I'm
like,
trying to compare it to the other one.
oh, you're gonna do a
This couple.
comparison? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All right. Well, then
Because
let's
I
get
don't
to
know
the
what
other
you're
one.
talking about.
Let's
I mean,
get to we'll get to the next one then.
Okay.
That's fine. Don't worry
All
about
right.
it.
So the next one is
We got an hour show, Randall. It's
Yeah.
fine. It's fine.
So the
Right.
next one again, that is actually, this is probably going to be my wine with ham, is a German Riesling. It is from a producer called Dr. Fischer, and it is called Ochfiner Bockstein. It's a
Randall loves this
Right,
wine
you've
now.
got me.
You got
me at
him. You got
Dr.
him.
Bachstein.
How is it? What? Say it one more time because he wants to know it.
Ochfiner Bockstein,
Yes.
and it's a from the Mosel region of Germany, and it's a Cabernet. So let me just break it down a little bit. So Ochfiner Bockstein is the name of the vineyard site
Okay.
in the Mosel. The Mosel is very, very steep, flowing down into the Mosel River
Yep.
like this, and you've got
Like a
all,
big V. It's like a huge valley, but it's very steep valley.
Very
I mean, it's
steep.
like mountain climbing.
Think purgatory cows.
It's even worse than that, believe it or not. Think of these vines are growing basically on the side of a cliff. I mean,
Okay.
it's pretty close to that.
it's exactly
The
The
angle. of
vines are terrified.
Yeah.
And this does what to the wine?
The vines are terrified. No,
well.
that's just growing in their face the way they face the sun, right?
Yeah, but the soil or what it goes into is important, right?
It is. In this case here, Germany is a northern climate, so it's a very cool climate. So you say, okay, how are these grapes growing? And, well, the soil, if you want to call it soil, is slate. So during the day, it's picking up, that slate is absorbing the sun.
Yep.
So when it
At
gets
nighttime.
cold at night, it's
Giving
not
off,
freezing.
it's still giving off heat.
Right, exactly.
All right.
It's the Adobe of Germany.
It's the Adobe. Tree.
So, and Cabernet Cabernet spelled with a K, not Cabernet like Cabernet Sauvignon. Cabernet is a designation for the ripeness level of the grape. Okay, there are different levels of ripeness, and it's
It gives all right. When we come back to the radio show, we're going to continue with our wine selection. During the break, we'll probably do something stupid.
Yeah. Well,
else
it's the
think?
liquor talking. You can expect nothing less. We'll be back after this commercial break, continuing on the Lab Facebook feed. And yeah, please stay tuned. We'll be right back with more wine.
Yes, it's wine time. All right, so now I get to have a piece of my cake. Randall, how many pieces of cake you had?
Isn't the cake just one big piece?
It is a sheet cake, so I guess technically you are correct. That's pretty good.
They gave me two versions of it.
They gave you two versions of it. What did it have? A different balloon on
One
the
was a
top?
corner, and the other one not so much for us.
That's good.
Yeah.
I like that. Well, I didn't have a piece of the cake.
very good.
So what's going on with the rest of it?
All right. So what's going on with the rest of the sheet cake? I don't know. Probably the employees will have some cake today too, Randy.
Not if I can help it.
No. Yeah, don't give him another one. All right. Johnny's going to actually serve us up a drink while we're waiting.
All right.
All right. He has not posted the recipe yet, but this is a vodka gimlet. Do we want to try it against the All right. So we decided to do a challenge.
All right.
Johnny just gave us a vodka gimlet, and of course his looks beautiful, but I'm going to pour the other one. This is Post Meridian.
So this is in a
can.
martini glass, the one that
Yeah.
he poured with a slice of lime garnish.
Yep.
And
All I can
then
taste right
you
now is birthday
are
cake.
going to pour out of a tiny little pre-mixed
Yeah, here you go.
can.
Well, I wanted to see. I mean, I don't think there's going to be a contest. To be quite honest with you, this is. I mean, they do a nice job. Post Meridian does a nice job. This is their vodka gimlet. 2
Already
ounces.
the nose is completely different.
2 ounces, real 100% real lime juice, cane sugar, and lemongrass oil, and the vodka gimlet from Post Meridian, and it is 50 proof. So it's 25%. So I'll give that to the audience, and I think you got a couple glasses down there. I'll give you some. Here you go. Got them, so that they can try it.
So in France is the
Let me just-
gimlet called gimlet.
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 Well, because you got a cabinet instead of a Cabernet.
Yeah, but it's different.
Oh, I'd say
It's with a K.
It's the ET.
All right, I'm gonna try Johnny's first.
Oh, your pinky's out. That's
Come on,
very
this is
very
serious.
good.
I did not put my pinky out. I tucked it in actually.
John is out.
Don't try to make me a fancy boy. Johnny used.
Oh, so then it would be a gimlet.
It is gimlet. We use stateside vodka in this, which is one of the sponsors of our show. This is we're using in this.
Yeah.
Tastes great.
Yeah.
Johnny, that's really good. All right. Let me try this let me try the post Johnny just posted the recipe on the Facebook page. So
The small can is completely different.
yeah.
It's like a
Well,
different
Johnny
drink.
mixed it up. I mean, it's not okay. I want to say this. It's not bad. It's not like, oh my God, it's so bad. John's is better. And I sort of expected it to be. John was actually squeezing limes over there and making everything going. So I sort of expected that.
He needs to step up his lemongrass game. Is what I've learned.
Yeah, I didn't really get that one with the lemongrass. I didn't get that. So, all right. That's good.
But the small
That's good. It's
ready to go. Like, so one of
Ready
the
to go
things
is
that I
pretty
think is
good on
really
the go.
kind of neat is that
Oh, here we go. We're going back. We're going back. All right, here we go. He said we were going. There we go.
Cute.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to It's the Liquor Talking right here on WCRN AM 830. And we are broadcasting from the Julio's Metro Station, which is our lower level. We have a nice studio audience with us today. Yeah, they're nice. Anyways, great studio audience with us today. And during the break, we took a break from wine, and Johnny made us each a stateside vodka gimlet.
Right.
So you can
Pretty
enjoy
tasty.
those. It's really good. And we actually compared it to the Post Meridian canned version of it. And no, the canned version was nice. Johnny's kicks butt. It's really good. But we used Stateside, who was a new sponsor of the show.
Right.
Uh,
And when we last left, we had 2 white wines, and then over the break, Ray waved his hand over it and turned one
I
into
didn't
a
get
red
yeah,
wine.
yeah, but I didn't finish my where did my white
Oh,
wine
okay.
goes? I didn't even taste the Cabernet.
Cabinet.
The Cabernet. Where's the white
Well,
wine?
here's the cabinet.
Oh, okay. I didn't even get to try the Cabernet. We didn't even talk about it.
I
No.
decided to.
He started to. All right.
So would you consider the first one slightly dry?
The first one,
So,
a little,
so the
a little drier
VNA,
than this. Yes.
yeah,
Yeah. So this is wetter.
So the Cabernet is going to be more vibrant, higher acidity level.
yeah,
A lot of minerality to it. You're going to pick up lemon zest, peach, apricot, what we call it, orchard fruits. You got peach, apricot. You got also some apple in there as well. It's delightful
The-
year round. But
the apple really pops.
Yeah.
On this one.
Yeah.
Can I have that one?
So this is
He's got one. He's got one.
This is the sweeter.
mean- Thank you.
yes,
So dry,
Nice, too
dry
good.
refers to how not sweet it is.
correct.
So the other one had a little bit of sweetness. So you're saying it's not completely dry. And then this one, does it have a designation, or you're just saying that this in your assessment of it?
So no, a Cabernet is going to be what is officially called off dry. It's not sweet. I want to say on a scale of 1 to 10, the sweetness or dryness level about 7.
Okay.
6 or 7, right around
So it's
there.
got like 3 of sweetness then.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's good. I like this one, and it's interesting. And at German wines for years, we sort of those were our go-to when people were for Easter ham.
Yeah.
Because of that, it's also good for those of you who don't know. It's also really good for like spicy, like if you have spicy Mexican food, and also spicy Asian cuisine is
Asian.
really good too.
Any kind of Asian, whether it's Vietnamese, Thai, Japanese, Chinese, it's perfect.
Especially the spicier ones.
Anything with a little heat to it,
Right.
that sweetness counteracts.
Szechuan,
that
it's
well.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's
this,
like Szechuan,
this
it's
is,
like
this
great.
you're calling it a 7 in Germany, but in LA, would it be like a 5?
Yeah.
So-
It's kind of like in
Okay.
between. Yeah.
All right.
It's in between. It's just got enough sweetness so you
It's
can
gonna balance out the-
perceive it. You can perceive it, but it's not cloying.
Right.
Is that a good way to put it?
That's a great way to put it.
All right. So these are our 2. What was the other one? First one, Pine, the
Pine Ridge, Chenin Blanc.
Chenin Blanc, and VNA.
Yep.
And this one, say this one again and tell us
Yes.
the price of this one.
So it's Dr. Fisher.
Yeah.
It's called Ochfeiner Bachstein Riesling Cabernet from the Mosel. Now, here's an interesting thing. This is 2021 vintage. And you say, oh my God, it's 5 years out. Well, here's the thing with Riesling. Rieslings, because of the high acidity level,
Yeah.
these can age 25, 30 years.
Really?
And I've had, this was a long time ago. I had a bottle of, I think it was Dr. Lawson, and it was like, I don't know, 25 years old. I'm saying, I'm looking at the color of it in the glass. It was like wasn't even clear. It was like dark,
golden.
very dark. And it was crusted on top here. I said, oh my God, here we go. It was absolutely delicious. Absolutely delicious. So Rieslings, if you have them in your wine cellar, as an example, don't worry about it. It'll get better with age.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And how much was the price on this one?
So here's the deal. This was a $25 bottle of wine. We're selling it for $14.98 a bottle.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Long story behind it, but it's $14.98 a bottle. And like I said, I've got some for Easter tomorrow.
And
This
some
is good 'cause
stashed
you don't
away
mind-
for 20 years from now, or are you
No,
gonna?
to drink. I'm
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
drink.
it'll be gone.
It won't make it that
Yeah,
far.
yeah.
You've been to Ray's house. That's not gonna. It's gonna be gone. It's gonna be.
Yes.
And plus, if Ray likes this one, I'm not putting down Ray, but Ray likes this one because when the relatives come over, he's like, it's only $14 a bottle. Let them drink all they want.
Well, plus the bonus for me,
He knows
you
it
get
too well.
to, you get all sorts of weird things that you get to explain about.
Yeah,
it.
well, that's the other thing.
Just the
It's-
name, the
Oh, yeah,
or whatever that.
Oxfena Bachstein.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
All right. So
Everyone's
those are
impressed.
our two picks. Those are our two picks for ham.
Right.
And that would go with your honey baked ham. That would go with your any type of like a pineapple on the ham and all that type of stuff, right?
Yeah. And look, if you are a Sauvignon Blanc drinker, you like French Sancerre or you like domestic, Sauvignon Blanc works great too.
Okay.
Works great too. So got a lot of options. These are two that I picked out because I think they're, counterbalance the salt and the ham perfectly. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
But if I'm having lamb, now let's say I'm having lamb.
Right.
I'm not getting lamb this year, but
No.
let's say I am.
I'm ham is a white meat, right?
No, it's like
Is
sort of-
lamb like I don't know. This used to be a thing, but you're saying this is out like the whole white meat with certain
Right,
wines,
yeah.
red meat with other wines.
drink what you like, but it's still it's
The
still
lamb
cold.
is richer. Is that why
Yeah,
you're
it is
changing to a
Well,
red
game-
wine?
It's
Okay.
considered more almost a game meat because it does have different flavors going on to it, and it would be considered a red meat.
Okay.
Right.
All right. So, and you're not going to get those saltiness. You're not going to get those same things that you're getting with the ham. So, so now what are we pairing the lamb with?
Okay. So again, a lot of things you can pair up lamb with. You could do a Napa Valley Cabernet Sauvignon. You could do a Syrah. For me, I think one of the best matches with lamb is red wine from the Southern Rhone Valley. And what do I mean by that? Well, Southern Rhone is going to be blends of Grenache, Syrah, Mourvedre. This particular blend goes great with lamb. So you could pick out something
So you want like Cote de Rhone?
you could do a Cote de Rhone, you could do Gigondas, you could do Baccarat, you could do Chateauneuf du Pape. I happen to pick out a in between in terms of price point, something called Ventoux. So Ventoux is in the Southern Rhone. It's a little area or commune. There's a mountain there called Mount Ventoux. It's right across from Chateauneuf du Pape. Basically, this is going to be dominated by Grenache, but there's enough Syrah in here and Mourvedre that would pair up great with the fattiness that you get from the
From the lamb.
lamb. You're going to pick up on the nose, generally speaking, you're going to pick up notes of fresh herbs, rosemary, thyme. And guess what? When you're cooking lamb, what are you using for herbs? Rosemary
and thyme.
thyme. Yeah. The Syrah is going to give you a little peppery, spicy note to it as well. A lot of red fruit in here. Very savory, which is, again, a great match with lamb.
The finish has like this, like I'm getting it right at the finish of this wine is like dark chocolate. I'm getting like like the bitter, like a bit, like
Bitter-
the bitter
bitter-
chocolate,
bitter
bitter
dark
chocolate.
Yep.
I get that at the finish of this wine. It's really good. What's the price point on this one? What's the name of it and what's the price point?
Okay. So it is Ami Arnoux.
Ami, easy for you to say. Ami Anu.
Yeah. But it's the label, the big name is the area where it comes from. That's how French wines are. So it's Ventoux,
Ventoux.
and it's 2023 vintage.
Yep.
This is normally our regular everyday price is $21.99. Again, today and next week, this is $17.59. So basically, it comes out to a
Nice.
10% discount on this.
Nice. This is good too. I like this one. I can picture in my head. This is really
Yeah.
This would go great with lamb.
You travel a lot. Have you been to this region?
Ventoux. That was a long way for that pun, Randall.
All right.
You've been to it? Yeah, I've been to it. All right.
If people are drinking and sampling all these wines, the jokes get easier.
So I will tell you that for our Easter this year, Jennifer, the lovely Jennifer, we're doing an Italian, we're doing stuffed shells, we're doing meatball spaghetti sauce, eggplant parm, and chicken parm. So I am actually doing the wine we did last week, the Don
Luigi.
I
Yeah.
bought bottles of that for my nieces and nephews that are coming over for that, and that's what we're having. So
Montepulciano.
The
on
Montepulciano.
steroids,
Yep,
on
the-
steroids. Yep.
Yep. So that's what we're actually having. So, everybody, it's one of those type of things. Come see Ray or, or Lydia or, or Eric or Dennis and tell them what you're having. They'll work on it. And by the way, don't forget too that we also have our wine tasting machines. So you can try some of the stuff. Ray's going to be trying these. You're going to be trying these today,
Good
right?
afternoon. Yep.
So you can stop by and see Ray and try the ones that we had here on the radio today, all on sale. We have a big sale going on too, by the way, of all our Easter sales, pretty huge. But we also have the machines too, so we can probably get you have you try a couple things and narrow down what you would like to drink, and that's the beauty of the wine tasting machines.
It
It-
helps to bring in a little sample of what you've prepared.
It does it, Randall.
And then I can
The
really
Randall
get
will help
involved
you?
in the whole process. And
Randall will go eat the thing and say you should probably have something wet.
yeah, got to wash this down with something.
Yeah, whatever. You got any more of that? So that's gonna be going. Ray is going to be upstairs tasting out wines today. And we got a couple different tastings going on today. So whenever you stop in, I think we'll have something. And Johnny actually will be upstairs later today with the Frisky Whiskey Wagon tasting out people on that too. I don't think you're not gonna make gimlets, are you, Johnny? He wishes that he was going to make gimlets all day, but he did a fantastic one. And I will have that stateside vodka gimlet is on Facebook now, but I will put it on our newsletter for next week. So if you're interested in how to make a really good gimlet, stateside gimlet, we'll have that on there too. All right.
Great.
Yeah. I'd like to see if somebody can stump Ray with a pairing suggestion. I don't think it can happen.
I can't.
Yeah.
There's always something. All right, wait a minute. Before Ray goes, because I know he's going upstairs to do that. This Thursday, April 9th, 7 to 8 p.m., you're doing a St. Francis tasting hosted by Joel Mezier
From Co-Brand.
from Co-Brand. So they're going to be tasting a bunch of St. Francis wines, and they're all featured wines are 15% off. You just purchase, go to juliasliquors.com, go to the events, find it. You purchase a $10 ticket. You get a $10 gift card when you come to the event, and you can bring a friend for free. So
The radio version of It's the Liquor Talking will be back after these commercial messages. Please stay tuned.
All right.
thank you, Ray.
My pleasure.
All right, Ray's got work to do. He doesn't have time to hang
gonna
around
leave
with
with
us
Ray
all
also.
day. Yeah, I know. He's gonna
He
gonna
stays
take those
for
upstairs.
cleanup. That's what I'm saying.
What?
He blows in, he blows out. He's never around for cleanup.
Did you hear his introduction music?
I know.
Did you hear it?
Yeah.
It's pomp and circumstance. Of course he doesn't. He doesn't want to get his ermine
Yeah.
necklace or whatever.
Rose
the
petals
rose
all over
petals
the
yeah, on the
floor,
floor.
you
Yeah.
know.
He makes the most mess, but he's good. Thank you so much, Ray. I really appreciate that. All right. Johnny was getting Johnny had he was clearing up. He was so fast. I was like, I didn't even get to try the wine. That's okay. That's okay. I'm just laughing. It was like, whoa, there it goes. There it goes again. All right.
Yeah.
We're gonna do the drink of the show when we come back. We're
Yeah.
also what are you doing?
I'm just helping with cleanup.
Ray didn't finish his cake.
All right.
All right. Do you want? Well, I have something else. Do you want this first?
Yes.
Because
I
okay,
don't know, whatever.
I got something for you, and I got enough for the studio audience too. This is the Get Fat Whiskey. It's the Liquor Talking radio show. So hold on. I think I got him in here. The lovely Jennifer.
Did you
yes.
break any
This
kind
is
of
the lovely
fast?
Jennifer. The studio audience, you want to take that for me? The studio audience gets the chocolate chip banana bread. And you get nothing.
A lump of poison.
Lump of poison. And you get the banana bread. But Jen made banana bread muffins. She didn't make a
Okay.
ton of them, but she made some for me for this weekend. And I figured I'd share it with you. But then now that I see you devour that cake, I'm not too sure about this. All right.
So
I didn't
do
wanna, like-
tasting professionally. So I
John,
can handle this.
that gimlet was really, really good, by the way. Thank you, sir. That was really good. We come back, we're gonna do that. I get some other stuff for us to taste, and I gotta have something bad for us to do. Here it is. All right, Randall. We got a little bit of time, I think.
I'm initially concerned
Oh,
because
30 seconds. I won't do that right now then.
it looks like it's bright green.
Yeah, we're not going to do that right now. We'll do that later. I'll torture you later. Oh, you want to do those? Okay. Ready to go? All right. Thank you. Now, yeah, yes. Here. What's this? That's this? Okay. Does Randall have one, or am I giving him this one? Oh, you're coming out with him. Okay. All right, you're coming out with him. All right. All right. I know.
Get your juggling skills up.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to It's the Liquor Talking right here on WCRN AM 830. If you want, by the way, you can get any of the It's the Liquor Talking shows on YouTube. Just look up It's the Liquor Talking. Subscribe if you want, so you'll know new ones come up. We put our radio show on there. I do any interviews that I do are up on there, and of course, Whiskey Wednesdays are up on there also. So you really want to check those out. I think it's like 200 and something different videos. It's great for if you're an insomniac. But go to It's the Liquor Talking on YouTube and subscribe. We'd appreciate it too.
Yeah.
All right. Now, we got to try the thing that John made first. We had a lot of wine during the first half of the show, and Johnny made us an Easter old fashioned, an Easter old fashioned. This has Crown Royal chocolate. It's Chambord, dash of chocolate bitters, dash of orange bitters, and it is garnished with a Luxardo cherry. So,
Yeah.
John has a thing in here. The diabetic nightmare virgin is skip the rocks glass and cut the head off a hollow chocolate bunny and straight into the chocolate bunny body. There's like sacrifices going on, John. What's going on? Come on up
Animal.
here. Come up here. I don't.
Chocolate
I'm
animal.
all done, John. Come sit up here with us. Come sit up on the dais with us.
That's right.
He's like
Defend yourself.
rip the head off a poor defenseless chocolate bunny, shove it up with an old fashioned, and drink to your heart's content. You can eat it after you're done. So I guess that's good. All right. So try these. See what you guys think of these.
This is delicious. Rich. This is a very rich cocktail.
The chocolate on this really does pop, John.
It actually called for simple syrup too, but I thought it was sweet enough, so I skipped that step.
Okay. I think
Like-
that was a smart move.
Like a traditional old fashioned. I figured it was sugary and syrupy enough just by
Mhm.
the ingredients.
A Chambord is going to knock it up a bit too.
Yeah.
You know what does taste like is what were those chocolates that had the blackberry or
Syrupy.
raspberry inside of them? You guys know?
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Blackberry raspberry.
Was it
chocolate.
I think it was Ghirardelli made one. Was it Ghirardelli that made
I
it?
think so. It definitely tastes like one of those.
It has that chocolate and then that
Like
raspberry pop on it.
the liqueur.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, that is very good.
That is good. So make that if you want to make that for your friends and family this weekend. It's really good.
I've always claimed that John is the hardest working guy on the show and possibly in the industry. And
Oh, he's
just
definitely the
before
hardest working guy on the
class,
show.
he took the stateside vodka bottle and then whittled it down to make
The glass we're drinking.
that are
out of?
here.
No, these are stateside
down-
vodka glasses. Aren't they awesome?
I was very very busy this morning doing that.
Yeah,
That's why
and then
I think they were so
It's
rounded.
very-
On the
That's why for the first time, shout out to Ashley from one of our managers from upstairs. The first time I had to ask for help.
yes, did ask for help.
There was so much.
It's a
going
sign, John. It's a sign of weakness, right?
on. Exactly.
You guys want to do the larceny question of the show today?
Yes.
Sure.
Larceny question of the show today is: the Bloody Mary was named in honor of. Do you guys know who it was, or do you I have to give you multiple choices?
I don't know this actually.
It is
Someone
an
named
A.
Mary?
Yeah, they're all yeah. A, Mary Tyler Moore. B, Mary Poppins.
Ooh.
C, Queen Mary the First, or D, the Virgin Mary.
I think it was Queen Elizabeth's sister.
All right.
Queen Mary the First.
Queen Mary the First, Mary. I thought Randall would definitely go for the Virgin Mary because it's very popular on Easter brunch. I'm just going to point that out.
Yeah, just
Or am I
that's
trying to lead you
too-
down astray?
Like,
Yeah.
why would you know?
Why? Why? Just why, Randall? All right. What's your guesses? Queen Mary?
I'm going Queen Mary, but I
Randall?
think just a guess.
Yeah,
Randall?
that's what I'm going to say.
Studio audience? They're all agreeing with you. Well, it's too bad it's Mary Pop. No, it's Queen Mary the First.
Isn't that Queen Elizabeth the First sister?
Yes, that was
Yeah, I thought so.
All right, we
Isn't
have a
that
little
isn't that
royal,
Bloody Mary,
royal
Queen of
family
Scots?
fanboy over here.
uh
Like,
invented
Hey.
invented in 1921, way after 1921 at Harry's in New York bar in Paris. It Pete Perot, this by Pete Perot. This was named for the Catholic Church Queen Mary Tudor and her relentless and bloody persecution of the Protestants. It's made with an eye-opening mix of vodka, tomato juice, lemon juice, Worcestershire sauce, Tabasco, celery sauce, black pepper, salt, horseradish, and garnished with a cherry. And
Sure.
I make a version that makes no bones about who it's named after.
Mm.
I make a version of a Bloody Mary called Bloody Mary Queen of Scots. And instead of
Mm.
using vodka,
Little peated scotch.
I use Ardbeg Scotch.
I love it.
So and it's
there's a
really
tequila-based
really
one
good.
too, right?
Yeah,
The Bloody Maria.
that's a Bloody Maria. And by the way, a Virgin Mary is without the vodka, without any alcohol in it. So
And
so we're all going to hell on this one, by the way.
With the Mary
Um,
Tyler Moore.
by the way, Randall, for the record,
It blows your hat off.
for the
What-
for the fanboy aspect. I'm
Yeah.
not the one hanging out with the Windsor family over there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that-
I'm not in the same club.
We're not in the
as
same club.
Certain.
I am in the club with
You
the
are.
King of England.
Literally.
He never shows up for anything.
You now have to
so-
specify which member of the royal family you're in.
I said the King of England.
Right.
There you go.
Right, because there's some ones that you don't want to be.
Yeah, you don't want to be associated with too.
Okay.
It was so funny. My wife and I were watching. We were watching below deck, and there was a couple on. And they sort of we were talking about Pompous, and they made her a Bloody Mary, and she's like, "Oh, this is something wrong with this Bloody Mary," and it's like, "Can I see the list of ingredients?" And of course, making a Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary is like the thing that's got 25 ingredients in it, right?
Sure.
And
It's
she's
with
reading the
cherry.
the girl is giving her the ingredients, and she gets to Worcestershire sauce. She goes, "That's it. That's what they added into it that made it taste a little weird." I go, I'm looking at my wife and go,
Yeah.
every Bloody
It's
Mary
one of
has
the-
Worcestershire. That's like one of the defining ingredients to a Bloody Mary.
That's it.
Sorry.
You know what I think that every Bloody Mary.
Tell me you don't know
should
anything about what
never
you're drinking.
have Be served without.
You
And
know,
that's a huge garnish
Okay.
on the Bloody Mary.
so you know how we did our stupid little contest when we
Yeah.
did the Bloody Marys? I'm getting way off track here, but what the hell? And we made like this big. Do you know there's just like big contests around the country of this thing?
Yeah.
And one of them was like it had like a village with the fountain in the middle of the square was the Bloody Mary. It was insane. I got to get you some pictures of it. You'd be like, oh man, I totally did not do what we probably could have done with this thing.
Oh, we didn't, but we still did something ahead of the curve, and it was pretty intense.
Mm.
Right? We had
Oh, it
I
was
had
pretty
game
intense.
day, and that was
Yeah.
it was all game meat,
Yep.
charcuterie
Yep.
on massive skewers, served in a bear-shaped.
That was the one that won.
That was yeah.
Right.
All right. I have a new drink that we're going to try. I think we should probably do this. Under the yay or nay, because this is sort of, I guess, a new thing that's going to come out. So let's do this.
Which one means yes? Yay.
All right. This is Canna drink, and it's a Cantarino.
Cantarito.
It's made with tequila. It's a citrusy drink made with tequila. All right, and traditionally, I guess it's sort of served in like these like clay drinkware, right, with tahine on the rim, and it's with tequila. So this company has made this sort of plastic version, but it's all inside. You basically, John, you want to tell them how you made it?
Sure, but I would also like to point out on the back side of it,
Yeah.
I noticed it while I was making the drink. It actually has a DOM number. So it's
Yeah, I mean,
actually coming
from a real
real
Tequila.
distiller.
the
A NOM number, which
Nom.
is
the nom
National Origin Mexico,
Mexico.
but
Yeah.
the CRT number is the registration of the actual tequila. Yeah.
Right. 16,
So-
which is 1626 if anybody wants to go
if you want to
and
look
dive,
that up,
we
you
wanna
can
dive
figure
into
out what
it.
else. Today.
But it started like this really sort of cool looking drink. So what did you do? You
So
just take the top
it's
off?
interesting, right? So you take the top off. There's a packet on top of the top once you peel the foil off. So it's really easy. So I put
That's the tahini.
Yep.
I put it right in there. But before I did that, it didn't look like there was any room for ice because there was a tiny sliver of room, but it looked like it was almost all the way to the top. So I had to pour a little out first.
Okay.
Then I put the tahini in. Then I put the ice in. I put the plastic lid back on.
Okay.
Shook it up for
Shook
a
it up,
while,
yeah.
just like you were shaking a cocktail.
All right.
And then here's the result in our little cheer cups here.
Does everybody else have it?
And
All right.
there's looks like little specks of a pepper or whatever. And
That's the tahini. We sell tahini. It's a salty seasoning sort of thing with usually with like a little lime to it too.
When I was
It's
growing
very
up, I
popular.
was told that there was no I in tahini, but apparently there is. Right there.
Look at that.
Why? Why? Why do you go all the way down the field to make the pun? All right.
All right.
So try it.
This is almost
See what
like
you think. Well, I'm going to ask you. This is yay or nay. We're going to do this.
salty and rich.
Yeah.
All right. What do you think, Johnny?
I would do a yay on this. I mean, it was easy to make. It was all self-contained. It was, I'm not going to lie, it was a little messy trying to pour it into the cups. But
Well, yeah, because
but if you
usually you drink it
From a
right out.
jar,
Of it.
yeah.
Usually you drink it out of this. It's for
Exactly.
you.
Yep.
What do you think, Randall?
Yay.
Yay. Well, today, how
I'm-
about the studio audience? You like it? Yeah. It's nice.
If you don't like tahini, you're not going to like
well,
this.
if you don't like
If you don't
tahini,
like
that's
tequila, you're not going to like this.
Right.
But I think most people are going to be able to read the ingredients and say,
yeah. I mean, I don't think somebody's going, but it's a good citrusy drink. It's got that little salt in there. The little seasoning definitely helps. It's pretty refreshing. You can taste the tequila in it, so you know there's tequila in there. It's good. They make a wine version. We probably should get that to see if it's how different it is. They make a wine, but we picked the one that has.
and the cap seals it.
Cap seals it on itself.
And
careful, there's a lot of
because
liquid.
they're saying add ice and so serve it cold, so you can put
Yeah.
this
Exactly.
The free
back
there's
into
still-
come back in.
There's
There we
still
go.
cubes in there.
Get us out of here, Randall.
Oh,
We're getting out. All
We're
right, we'll be
leaving?
right back.
That's
yeah.
it?
No, we still have more show to do.
oh, okay.
We'll be back.
All right. Stay
Much to
tuned.
your dismay. This is good. I like this. I like drinks with that little bit of saltiness to it, though. Too. I like tahini
Well,
on
this
different stuff too.
you definitely want to serve with food.
Yeah, it'd be great.
Like this would be great with a lot of foods. I don't necessarily think of this as like a sipping cocktail, like you're like late at night, you're with friends, you're winding down. But
Well, you have margaritas as sipping cocktails. Why wouldn't you have that?
I don't. But
And you can always, like, if you didn't like it with the tahini, you don't have to put the tahini
Right.
in
You don't
it.
have to put the tahini in it.
Yeah.
I think it adds something to it, though. I
I
think
did.
it's really good too.
I liked it with the tahini, but maybe one of our studio audience members would prefer it without the tahini.
there's
right.
a lot of saying tahini here.
There's a lot of tahini going on. All right.
Yes.
We got a new product in the store
Oh, no.
this week. So I thought I would let you try, and you have I give John the Buffalo Ranch. This is Hal's of New
As
York
the
kettle
official
chips.
Buffalo representative.
Yeah,
on the
I'm going to
can.
give Randall the sea salt and vinegar. Hal's kettle chips. This is a new kettle chip we started carrying, and I'll take the sweet chili because I think I'm okay with that one too because I do like sweet chili.
Sweet chili of mine.
Yep. Again,
that a
right down the
Guns N'
field. Right
Roses
down the
song?
field. Anyway, around the corner. So these are new, and I wanted to see before we were back on the radio. I figured we'd try these. It's still going to crunch, but see.
Those are pretty good.
Studio audience can come up and grab them if you want. You can try them. These are good.
You could try and grab it.
Yeah, you might not get Randall's. You can try mine. I'll give you mine.
Hand might come off. You can have some buffalo.
The
ones,
sea
too.
salt and vinegar is tasty. You know what I saw? You know, when we used to travel,
Good.
we'd be in Europe or Scotland, and you'd see a lot of chips that had like crazy flavors.
Yes, like
Then
steak.
Canada had a lot of them, and then now I'm seeing them in the normal shelves of the supermarket.
You know what Canada had? that I always liked ketchup flavored
Right.
potato chips.
We-
When I was a
I
kid,
remember those actually.
I used to take potato chips and put them
In
dip them in ketchup. My father would be like, it would drive my father crazy.
Why? It's a potato product.
I know. That's well,
Makes
as a
sense.
kid, that was my sort of thing. It's like I go, this like French fries,
Want
Dad.
to try some buffalo ones?
Be
Yeah, I'll
like,
try the
stop trying to be weird.
Yeah, trying what? Oh, just so disgusting. And I'm like, it's really good, and and I like found out like a whole country makes them. I'm like, see, why
Well,
don't
I'm
you
talking
get-
about prawn and mango. Like they have
They're good.
crazy flavors.
And
But
mango.
Dad. Yeah, there's steak.
all right, let me see.
They had haggis flavored chips
Mhm.
too.
I've
These are
had those
good.
before. Those are
Okay,
good.
so here's the thing I'm going to point out. These are good kettle chips. Because the problem is a lot of things that say kettle chips are really hard and they let the chip fold on itself and they get really hard. These are really good kettle chips because they're pretty much flat and a kettle chip. So that you get that extra crunch without it being a rock. I mean, I've noticed that in a lot of places that say
Yeah.
kettle chip.
Yeah, I'm just going to point out that those are a really good pairing with the Easter old fashioned.
This is a giant. Randall found it went really well with
Sweet
cake. Oh, good. I think the that was good. I like the sweet chili. But yeah, it's really good. All right. Well, I did that during the break, so our radio audience would be nuts of us munching, especially Randall munching on chips.
He's-
Still got my bag.
All right. You have to stop now.
We do?
Can't just eat one. Again, I guess we can't use that one though. Can't just have
do
one. Very good. All right. Hal's New York kettle chip. Good.
Very nice.
I like it.
So,
very good.
do we want to talk about Kilcoman?
Yeah, when we come right back, when I think we got 30 seconds. All right. Next week is Kilhoman. Next Whiskey Wednesday, which is April 8th.
Scottish
Kilhoman.
Distillery on Isla.
Yeah, it's really good too. There's
And
some
a
space
Pretty
open on
crazy
that.
lineup of
Yeah,
flavors.
we got Kilhoman and Rasse, the Isle of Rasse
Rasse.
products too. So
Those are really good too.
really good. Brian Scarpino is going to be in talking about those. Really good Whiskey Wednesday. And I already mentioned that on Thursday they have St. Francis for the wine. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to It's the Liquor Talking right here on WCRN AM 830. And we are broadcasting from Julio's Liquors on Route 9 in Westboro, 140 Turnpike Road. To be exact, go to juliosliquors.com for all the pertinent information that you possibly would want. And we have a big Easter sale going on today, Saturday, April 4th. We are closed for Easter. Customer appreciation. I want to say Employee Appreciation Day, giving them the day off. Hopefully, everybody will spend time with their family and have some fun.
Just like to say thank you.
You're welcome, Johnny.
And over the break, if you'd care to watch it on Facebook, it was
Yeah.
a real chip show. And so we did.
Hey, that one was good. That was good. That was like really to the point and on target. And you didn't have to go to Tipperary to get that pun in.
No.
We tried Hal's.
Part of World War One
Well,
fight songs.
That's where you go. Hal's New York kettle chips. We just started carrying them in the store. They're a new product, and we wanted to try them. Johnny, you had what did you think of the Buffalo Ranch?
I would say, yeah, those are pretty good.
Randall had the
Sea salt and vinegar.
sea salt and vinegar. What? Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Good. The bag's gone, so those I would say they're probably good. And I had this sweet chili. Those were really good. I like those. So nice little. Patty's watching now, so I wish her a happy birthday.
Oh, all right.
So she, in case she missed it when I said it at the beginning of the show.
Yeah.
I want to make sure when you go home tonight, you're all set.
You're okay.
Okay.
So happy birthday to Patty. All right. So
And I ate the piece of cake you gave me for her, so I'm in trouble
yeah,
already.
I didn't say anything. You dig yourself your own hole.
Okay.
All right. So the drink of the show this week, I'm very excited about this because we've been waiting for the new one. We have been doing this Pinhook rye whiskey vertical with Sean at Pinhook. We are up to age 10 years. This is the 10-year-old rye whiskey. This one is called Finish Line.
And we
And
put
it's
this into our coffee cups.
Yep.
Or it's nobody's business, but we're happy to explain to you that a vertical
Yep.
means that the same batch formula has been aged at various different lengths of time
right.
progressively. That's the vertical nature of it. And so we're now on the 10-year.
We're on the 10-year. This is 113.9. I will say we started at a 4-year-old. We just hit 10. So
Seven deep in this thing, huh?
it's really good. So this is, I mean, we're continuing going. And somebody said to me, they go, but Ryan, it's the finish line. Are you not going to do anymore? I go,
Oh,
no, we're going to go on as long as I can. And actually, Sean called me and said we can actually go on further than we originally thought because we were thinking of going to 12-year. And as long as they taste great, I'll keep doing them.
Right.
But he's like, Castle and Key, where the barrels are stored, is sort of akin to a dunnage warehouse where it's like a little cooler than everything else.
Right.
So they don't get that high heat in the summer as they would normally get in Kentucky. And he says he's thinking these barrels will go longer than the 12 years. So we'll keep doing it. But I said, there's things past the finish line. I didn't tell you that it was a photo finish. I didn't tell you that there was, the winner's circle. I didn't tell you it was out the stud.
Right.
I didn't tell
You
and-
didn't tell them bring out the white sheet.
Wait, no, that was
Oh.
I was well. If it happened during the race, it was going to be bring out the white sheet. It's happening afterwards, so it's going to the last one may be called Glue Factory.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but
Ah.
we'll keep going as long as they keep tasting as good as this. Well, I shouldn't say that. What do you guys think? Like it?
I'm enjoying it. Yeah.
We didn't get a lot out. It's sort of a lot of diminishing returns because we're not going to get as much whiskey out of the barrels as these get older.
Right.
So right in the store right now, we have like I think there's like 9 cases. We haven't released it on the floor at all. We've put it out to people that have bought the verticals in the past. They're getting their like an email like yesterday and today, and then this will probably hit the floor next week if there's any left for that. So keep an eye out. You guys like this one though?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I think Vinny was going to throw it up if on the our Facebook page if anybody wanted to grab a bottle or so. So
But
that's
limited amount. So if
Limited
and-
amount.
and there are people who've been collecting them all too. So
yeah, there are people that have
wanna
the
make
whole
sure-
vertical lineup. I like this one. I thought this one was great when we tried it. So I'm pretty psyched for this one to happen. So there you go. Now, since we're trying,
sold out of another project you just released.
well, we did the Doctor is In, which was a soda finished bourbon that was aged in Texas. That didn't even last a full week. That one sold completely out. Once people realized what the soda was, I'm not going to tell you what it was, but it was called
Texas-based soda.
The Doctor is In, and the good part is, the bad part is it sold out. The good part is we started another project to make another one.
Right.
So
Part two.
part two. We have syrup that's being seasoning another barrel.
And
we
it'll
already
be
have-
emptied. We don't leave it in there.
Yep, it'll be empty.
And we picked
We already picked the next
a
whiskey.
low yield Texas aged bourbon that is quite delicious on its own. So
And that's going to go in there.
Yeah.
And then we do have on the pike of a next project going on. We have BB Queen, which is a bourbon barrel that we threw like 130 pounds of honey into, local honey sourced honey, into that. We emptied that out and then stored
filtered and then sold. A lot
well,
of it.
yeah,
is
we
sold.
have it here. It's actually on sale this week for Easter, our Easter sale. So
Well-
you can pick it up.
While it's in my brain, and before I forget, because I will forget, what do you think of the name Witch Doctor? WHICH.
I like it.
For the second one?
For the
Yeah.
second one, maybe.
Witch
Yeah,
Doctor.
you're already too late.
Just throwing it out there.
already
I'm already too late.
But no, we will have that. But we'll have BB Queen will probably be the next one that will be coming out. We also, there's a couple things in the pike that are really cool that we got.
Awesome. I'm
We got
excited.
going. We got Wicked Daka coming from Bully Boy. We have a Pumpernickel Rye coming from Midwest Distillery, which is totally off the wall. It's so delicious.
But
If-
gluten free. So that's
It's gluten free. It is gluten free because it's whiskey, but it is a pumpernickel rye, which is going to be totally bizarre, but it's so good. when we carried their main line, they don't have any in right now. When we carried the main line of it, sold out like twice.
Those projects that you guys have been doing have been super popular. We had a guy come in last night looking for the Bully Boy one for the Negroni finish.
Yeah, we did the Negroni finish, which we still got a little bit left
New
of that.
project in the works for that too, but
Yep.
more to be revealed as
Yep.
that
So
comes
we've been
up.
doing these things that are, beyond just picking barrels. We still are doing all of our barrel picking. We're doing some of our blending. We got micro batches coming out again this year. We have a rum coming out this year that has been 6 years in the making from Privateer that's going to come out. We aged, there was actually, it was funny. I was on the phone with her this week. At the time, the master distiller for Privateer was Maggie Campbell. I just was talking to her that barrel is about to be bottled. It's
Yeah.
6 years old and was aged in a rye barrel that we did from Sagamore called Pink Slip. And so that one's going to be come out. It looks like it's going to be bottled in May, and we're going to name that one Maggie May because it's
That's
Maggie Campbell, and
That's
it's going to be done in May. So we're going to call that one Maggie May in honor of Maggie Campbell too.
I'm very excited about that.
So one of our favorite master distillers.
Yeah.
And she's
So
been doing
left
a new
Privateer,
project,
went
by
to
the
do
way.
some internationally world famous.
Well, she went to work for
Rum.
Mount Gay.
Yep.
And now she's working on a new project down in Louisiana. So we're going to be talking to her, and we're going to have some more information about that. I'm hoping to get her on the show at some point and talk to what she's been doing. She goes, I don't know if it would be okay if I I stop by and talk to you. I like, Maggie, you're welcome anytime you want. So
Maggie, you may.
you may.
What's that green thing?
We're gonna save that for another show because
Okay.
we're almost done with this show. We got
Okay.
1 minute left to go
Okay.
on this show.
All right.
And I think that's a torture that I'm putting that away. That's a torture I'm gonna give you.
I wanted to point out that
You guys have
after,
been so nice and bought me a cake today. So
after Easter, which you're closed tomorrow,
right, we
Sunday,
are closed.
but available on Monday is the new aeronaut. Hello, my name is Ryan.
Yeah, actually, everybody that's on our newsletter is going to get a newsletter tomorrow when we're closed, and they can pre-purchase the Ryan beer. Hello, my name is Ryan Lager
Right.
from Aeronaut, which is fantastic. It came out really, really well.
Yeah.
We're really happy about this. All right.
All right.
Well, I want everybody to have a nice and happy Easter. Don't forget, Julio's Liquors is closed tomorrow on Easter for our Employee Appreciation Day. Please have a safe and happy holiday.
Yeah, and be safe. You're drinking, you're with family, and just make sure that you're having a plan.
Your Uncle Jim doesn't mean it when he says the weird things. So please.
All right.
He doesn't.
Okay.
Well, maybe for you he does. I don't
Yeah.
know. So thanks
Are
everybody.
you back next week?
We're back. Yes, we have a show next week. So the week after we'll be off.
Okay. All
Next
right.
week we'll have a show.
So if you enjoyed this, we'll be back next week. Thank you for listening.
Thanks everybody. All right. Thanks, buddy. Let me just get us off Facebook here. Hold on. It changed all these things now. It's a pain in the butt now.